Something profound happened in the spiritual realm just a few hours ago, and it started with you. You might not have realized the magnitude of it at the moment because it felt so small, so internal, and so private. But make no mistake, the atmosphere around your life has shifted. There was a specific moment, likely within the last 24 hours, where you were presented with a choice. It was a familiar scenario. Maybe it was a sudden wave of irritation, a comment from a family member that usually triggers a fight, a wave of anxiety about your finances, or a temptation to slide back into an old, comforting habit that you know destroys your peace. The urge to react was there. The pathway in your brain that has been paved by years of repetition was lighting up, screaming at you to defend yourself, to lash out, to worry, or to numb the pain. But then, something miraculous happened. In a fleeting 5-second window, you stopped. You didn't react. You chose stillness. You chose to hold your tongue. You chose to breathe through the panic instead of spiraling into it. To the average observer, or even to the people in the room with you, it looked like nothing. It looked like a pause. But I am here to tell you that in the spiritual realm, that 5-second pause was a clap of thunder that shook the foundations of the enemy's plans for your life. God saw that, and for the first time in a long time, regarding this specific struggle, God smiled. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. Not just a smile of observation, but a smile of pure, unadulterated joy. He leaned forward on his throne, looking at the angels and said, "Did you see that? Did you see what my child just did? They broke the cycle." You need to understand why this specific victory matters so much right now. On or around February 5th, we are entering a critical window of time, a 40-day period of breakthrough, and your action just unlocked the gate. Most people think spiritual warfare is about shouting at the devil or praying for hours in a loud voice. While there is a place for that, the highest form of warfare is often silence in the face of chaos. It is obedience in the hidden places. You have been fighting a battle against a feeling of not being enough, a feeling that you are constantly behind or that you have missed your boat. This wound of insufficiency has been the primary weapon used against you to keep you reactive. If the enemy can keep you reacting to life, he can keep you from leading it. But when you chose stillness, you declared to the spiritual powers of darkness that you are no longer a slave to your impulses. You are a master of your spirit. I want you to verify this in your own body right now. Take a deep breath. Do you feel that? There is a lightness in your shoulders that wasn't there yesterday. There is a depth to your breath that feels different. It is subtle, but it is real. That is the tangible evidence of a divine transaction. You traded your reaction for God's response. You traded your noise for His peace. And because you did that, an assignment that has trailed you since your youth, perhaps something that even plagued your parents and grandparents, was instantly nullified. The enemy is currently in a state of confusion. He is forced to recalibrate his strategy because you have altered your spiritual coordinates. You are not where you used to be. You are not reacting to the same old triggers. This is terrifying to the dark side because a non-reactive Christian is a dangerous Christian. A chosen one who cannot be baited into an argument or tricked into a spiral of shame is a chosen one who is ready to handle power. Before I reveal exactly what this 40-day window holds for you and why the number 40 is so significant for your immediate future, I need you to understand the science of what you just did. We often separate science and spirituality, but they are two languages describing the same masterpiece of God. Neuroscience tells us that every time you react out of anger or fear, you strengthen a neural pathway. It becomes a superhighway in your brain. That is why bad habits are so hard to break. Your brain prefers the path of least resistance. But when you stopped, when you took those 5 seconds of stillness, you engaged in what is called neuroplasticity. You literally began to rewire the physical structure of your brain. You placed a roadblock on the old highway and started clearing a path through the forest for a new road. The Bible calls this the renewing of the mind. Romans 12:2 is not just a poetic verse, it is a biological instruction. By not conforming to the pattern of this world or the pattern of your past trauma, you are transforming your physiology. God is delighted because he sees you partnering with his design for your biology. You are physically becoming a vessel that can hold more glory, more light, and more power. This brings us to the significance of the timeline we have just entered. February 5th marks a pivotal point. In Scripture, the number 40 is always associated with a period of testing that leads to a massive transformation and a new era of authority. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights during the flood to cleanse the earth. Moses was on the mountain for 40 days to receive the law. The spies explored the promised land for 40 days. Elijah journeyed for 40 days to the mountain of God. And most importantly, Jesus fasted for 40 days in the wilderness before he began his public ministry. You have just entered your own 40-day corridor. But here is the secret that most people miss, and this is why you need to pay close attention. The 40 days are not just about endurance, they are about establishing a new baseline. The victory you won in those 5 seconds was the inauguration of this season. God is saying, if you can do it once, you can do it again. And if you can sustain this non-reactive, spirit-led posture for 40 days, it will become your permanent nature. Imagine what your life looks like 40 days from now. Imagine a version of you that does not get offended when someone is rude. Imagine a version of you that does not panic when a bill arrives. Imagine a version of you that does not seek validation from people who are incapable of giving it. That version of you is waiting at the end of this cycle. But to get there, we have to talk about the resistance you're going to face starting tomorrow. The enemy knows you have shifted. He knows he lost a major foothold. So his tactic is going to change. He will no longer try to bait you with the big, obvious temptations because he knows you are too wise for that now. Instead, he is going to try to wear you down with fatigue and a subtle sense of meaninglessness. This is the counterattack. You might wake up tomorrow feeling unusually tired or feeling a strange emotional flatness. You might think, I had this great breakthrough, why do I feel so blah? Listen to me closely. Do not mistake the absence of drama for the absence of God. You are addicted to the adrenaline of chaos, and now that you are stepping into peace, your body might go into withdrawal. This is normal. This is part of the detox. I want you to check in with yourself. Have you felt a sudden urge to create a problem where there isn't one, just to feel something? That is the old self trying to survive. But you are a chosen one, and chosen ones are built for the new wine, not the old wineskins. God smiled because he saw you push through the resistance of your own flesh. That is warfare condensed into seconds. It is easy to sing a worship song in a church service. It is warfare to stay silent when your ego wants to scream. That silence is where the authority lies. The joy in heaven was profound because God knows that this small victory is the seed for a harvest that will feed generations. You are breaking a genetic chain. Think about your family line. Think about the temper, the anxiety, the divorce, the addiction, the poverty mindset that has run through your bloodline like a dark river. You, right now, are the dam. You are stopping that river. By choosing a different reaction, you are encoding a new spiritual DNA into your lineage. Your children and your children's children will walk in a favor they did not earn, simply because you paid the price in the secret place. Now I need to share something that might shock you about the nature of this 40-day breakthrough. It is not going to look like what you expect. We often think a breakthrough looks like a lottery win or a sudden promotion. Those things can happen, yes. But the breakthrough God is interested in right now is the breakthrough of your capacity. He is expanding your container. The reason you haven't received the overflow yet is that your previous container was cracked by trauma and insecurity. If he had poured the blessing out yesterday, it would have leaked out, and you would have been worse off. But this act of obedience, this 5-second victory, began to seal the cracks. You are becoming whole, and as you become whole, you become fillable. The next 40 days are about proving to God and to yourself that you can hold the weight of the blessing He is about to release. There is a specific danger you must avoid during this time. It is the trap of not enough. The enemy will whisper to you, "You only stayed calm once. You'll mess it up again. You're not really changed. You're just faking it." This is the voice of the accuser. He is trying to get you to agree with your past instead of your future. Do not agree with him. When that thought comes, you must counter it immediately. You don't have to shout. You just have to return to that place of stillness. Remember the feeling of the victory. Remember the lightness in your shoulders. That is your evidence. God does not judge you by your perfection. He judges you by your trajectory. And your trajectory just shifted upward. I want to give you a practical tool to use over these next 40 days. It is a micro challenge. Every time you feel the pressure rise, in traffic, in a meeting, in a conversation, I want you to pause for 5 seconds. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In those 5 seconds, say internally, "I choose God's peace." That's it. That simple act is a weapon of mass destruction against the kingdom of darkness. It disrupts the enemy's timeline. The enemy relies on your predictable reactions to build his plans. When you become unpredictable, his plans collapse. You are becoming a glitch in the matrix of the world system. You are operating by the laws of the kingdom of heaven, not the laws of cause and effect of this earth. Let's go deeper into why God laughed with joy. It wasn't just relief, it was anticipation. God sees the end from the beginning. He sees the person you are evolving into. He sees the business you will build, the ministry you will launch, the family you will heal, the book you will write. He sees it all, and he knows that all of those grand public gestures require a foundation of private character. He saw you lay a cornerstone today. You thought you were just keeping your cool. God saw you laying the foundation for a palace. The wound of not enough is closing because you just proved your own growth to yourself. You don't need external validation when you have internal evidence. You know you changed. You were there. That is a confidence that no one can take away from you. As we move through February, pay attention to your dreams. The frequency has shifted higher, and your dream state is going to become a place of instruction. Because you have quieted your waking mind, your sleeping spirit is now free to receive downloads that were previously blocked by the noise of your anxiety. You may start having vivid dreams of water, of flying, or of old houses being renovated. These are symbols of the Holy Spirit doing deep work in your subconscious. Write them down. They are strategic maps for the next season of your life. Also, watch for the number 5 and the number 40. You might see them on clocks, license plates, or receipts. These are not coincidences. They are winks from God, reminding you that you are on the right path and that the timeline is active. But before I share the final secret about this 40-day window, I have a question for you. Are you willing to walk this path alone if necessary? Because as you shift, your relationships might shift too. People who were comfortable with your brokenness might be uncomfortable with your healing. They knew how to manipulate the old you. They don't know what to do with the new you. The new you has boundaries. The new you has self-respect. The new you honors God more than people. This might cause some friction. Do not apologize for your growth. Do not lower your frequency to make others comfortable. If you do, you will abort the breakthrough. Stay in the high place. God will bring new people who match your new frequency. This is a season of realignment. The joy of the Lord is your strength, and right now God is joyful over you. Let that sink in. The Creator of the universe is happy with you, not disappointed, not angry, happy. He is proud of the effort you are making. You need to receive that approval. Stop working for it. You already have it. Receive it like a warm blanket around your shoulders. When you operate from a place of being loved, you are invincible. When you operate from a place of trying to be loved, you are vulnerable. You are a chosen one. That means the choice was made by Him, not you. You are just catching up to what He already decided. Now, as we approach the core of this message, I want to challenge you. The next 40 days are going to pass whether you participate or not. But if you participate, if you actively engage with this stillness, you will be unrecognizable by mid-March. The heavy yoke you have been carrying is going to snap, but you must be vigilant. The enemy will try to steal your joy by reminding you of what you haven't achieved yet. He will point to the bank account, the empty chair, the unanswered prayer. When he points at the lack, you point at the shift. You tell him, "My coordinates have changed. I am not where I used to be." There is a mystery in the Hebrew tradition regarding the letter Mem, which has the numerical value of 40. It represents water, flowing, and a womb. It symbolizes a transition from one state of being to another. You are in the womb of the Spirit right now. It might feel dark, it might feel tight, but that is because you are growing. You are about to be birthed into a new dimension of your destiny. Do not despise the tight places. The pressure is necessary for the propulsion. God is preparing to launch you. That moment of stillness was the countdown beginning. I want to address the specific pain of those of you over 35 who feel like you have wasted too much time. You look at younger people succeeding and you feel a pang of regret. Listen to me. In the kingdom, time is not linear. It is kairos. God can redeem 20 years of loss in one day of favor. The breakthrough you have unlocked is a redemption of time. It is an accelerator. Because you have learned the lesson of stillness, you don't have to go around the mountain again. You are cleared for the direct route. What took others 10 years will take you 10 months because you are traveling light. You drop the baggage of reaction. This is a call to arms, but the weapons are not carnal. Your weapon is your peace. Your shield is your faith. Your sword is the silence that cuts through the noise of the enemy. Over the next few weeks, you will have opportunities to be offended. You will have opportunities to be afraid. Treat them as tests. When the test comes, smile. Smile because you know the answer. The answer is stillness. The answer is looking up. The answer is remembering that God is smiling at you. We are building a community of people who are mastering this spiritual technology. I want you to look at the comments section, not just as a place to read, but as a place to decree. When you write something down, you make it physical. You bring it from the mind into the earth. So I have a challenge for you today. If you are accepting this 40-day assignment, if you are committing to the 5-second pause, I want you to declare it. But before I tell you what to write, I need to remind you of the power of agreement. When 2 or 3 agree on earth as touching anything, it shall be done. There are thousands of other chosen ones listening to this right now. Imagine the power. If we all agree at once, the energy shift would be monumental. So here is the decree. It is simple but powerful. I accept the shift. That is it. By typing that, you are telling your subconscious mind and the spiritual realm that you are aware of the change and you are walking in it. You are sealing the deal. And while you are there, look at the declarations of others. Like them, reply to them, strengthen your brothers and sisters. We are an army, and an army marches together. As you go about your day, remember that this is a secret victory. You don't need to broadcast it to the people around you. In fact, it is better if you don't. Let the results speak. Let your peace be so loud that it confuses people. They will ask, why aren't you worried? Why aren't you angry? And that will be your opportunity to testify. That will be your open door. The breakthrough is here. It is not coming. It is here. It started with that choice. It started with that 5-second pause. You are walking in it right now. The atmosphere has cleared. The signal is strong. God is smiling. The enemy is retreating. You are rising. Now I want to pray for you. I want to seal this word in your spirit so that the birds of the air cannot snatch it away. Father, I thank you for the one listening right now. I thank you that you chose them before the foundations of the world. I thank you for the victory they won in the secret place. I ask that you would strengthen their resolve for the next 40 days. Give them the grace to pause. Give them the power to choose stillness. I bind every spirit of anxiety, every spirit of reaction, and every generational curse that tries to pull them back into the old patterns. I declare that the cycle is broken. I declare that a new season of favor, joy, and authority is opening up for them. Let them feel your smile. Let them feel your pleasure. Surround them with your angels. Protect their mind, their heart, and their home. In the mighty name of Jesus, Amen. You are ready. You are equipped. You are dangerous to the darkness. Go and walk in your victory. The next 40 days are going to change everything. Keep your eyes open. Keep your spirit still. And remember, every time you choose peace, heaven throws a party. You are never alone in this. We are walking with you. This is your time. This is your turn. Do not look back. The past has nothing new to say to you. The future is speaking and it is saying, well done. The breakthrough is open. Walk through it. Think about the specific area of your life where you feel the most resistance. Is it your health, your marriage, your career? That is exactly where this 40-day breakthrough is targeted. The enemy attacks the point of your greatest potential. He doesn't waste ammunition on empty warehouses. If you are under attack, it is because you are carrying something valuable. This shift in your reaction is the key to protecting that treasure. When you stop reacting to the thief, he loses his power to steal. You are closing the door to the robber. You are securing your legacy. I want you to be very gentle with yourself in the coming days. Growth is tender. New skin is sensitive. If you slip up, if you react, do not spiral into shame. That is a trap. Simply reset. God's mercies are new every morning. The 40-day count does not restart at 0. You just get back up and keep walking. Perfection is not the goal. Persistence is. The righteous man falls 7 times and rises again. It is the rising that scares the devil, not the falling. Also, pay attention to the silence. In a world that is constantly screaming for your attention, silence is a luxury. It is a sign of royalty. Kings and queens do not rush. They do not scream. They move with purpose. You are royalty in the kingdom of God. Act like it. Speak with authority, or don't speak at all. Your words have creative power. During this 40-day window, your words are like seeds falling into fertile soil. If you speak death, you will grow weeds. If you speak life, you will grow a garden. Be a gardener of your own life. Weed out the complaints. Plant the gratitude. There is a concept called the tipping point. It is the moment when a series of small changes accumulates enough pressure to cause a massive, sudden shift. You are approaching your tipping point. That 5-second pause was the final push needed to begin the avalanche of blessing. You might not see the snow moving yet, but the physics of the Spirit have already taken over. It is inevitable. The breakthrough is not a possibility. It is a law of spiritual physics. When you align with God, you get God's results. This message is not just information, it is an impartation. As you listen, something is being deposited in your spirit. Courage is rising, hope is returning, the fog is lifting. You can see the horizon again. You remember who you are. You are not a victim of your circumstances, you are a victor over them. You are a chosen one. I want to leave you with this final thought. God did not save you just to get you into heaven. He saved you to get heaven into you, and through you, into the earth. Your peace is a portal. Your stillness is a gateway. When you are still, you allow heaven to invade earth through your life. You become a conduit of glory. That is why the enemy hates your peace. He knows that if you maintain your peace, he cannot maintain his hold. So for the next 40 days, make peace your priority. Protect it like gold. Guard it with your life. If a conversation threatens your peace, leave it. If a show threatens your peace, turn it off. If a thought threatens your peace, capture it. You are the gatekeeper of your soul. February 5th, remember this date, write it down. This is the day the tide turned. This is the day the cycle broke. This is the day God smiled. And because he smiled, you can smile too. The battle is the Lord's, and the victory is yours. Stay connected to this channel. We are going to be releasing more navigational tools for this 40-day journey. You need to stay fed. You need to stay encouraged. The world will try to drain you. We are here to refill you. Make sure you have engaged with the community. The strength of the wolf is the pack. Do not isolate yourself. The light is returning. The winter is over. The time of the singing of birds has come. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. This is your moment. Seize it. I will see you in the comments. I will be reading your decrees. I will be standing in agreement with you. We are in this together until the end. God bless you, chosen one. Your breakthrough has begun. Consider the intricate timing of the universe. Nothing happens by accident. You finding this message right now, at this exact timestamp of your life, is orchestrated. It is confirmation. If you had doubts, let them go. If you were asking for a sign, this is it. The stillness you chose was the key. Now turn the key, open the door, walk through. The joy of the Lord is a tangible force. It is not just an emotion, it is a spiritual substance. It strengthens your bones, it clears your mind. When God smiled at you, he released a wave of this substance towards you. Receive it. Let it wash over you. Let it heal the weary places in your soul. You have been fighting for so long, you are tired. I know. But the rest you seek is not in quitting, it is in trusting. It is in the stillness. Be still and know that I am God. That is the command. And the promise follows. When you are still, you will know. You will know his presence. You will know his plan. You will know his power. The confusion comes from the noise. The clarity comes from the silence. You have 40 days. 40 days to change your habits. 40 days to change your mind. 40 days to change your life. It starts now, not tomorrow. Now. The next time you feel the urge to react, remember this moment. Remember God's smile. Choose the pause. Choose the victory. You are loved beyond measure. You are watched over with intensity. You are guided with precision. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the one who chose you. The breakthrough is open. The cycle is broken. The new era has begun. Walk in it, live in it, be it. God bless you. However, there is a hidden mechanism you must understand to ensure this breakthrough lasts. Most people experience a spiritual high, a moment of clarity, only to crash back into their old reality within a week. This is not because they lost the blessing, it is because they did not understand the law of spiritual environment. You see, your spirit has shifted, but your environment, your home, your workplace, even the neural pathways in your brain, is still structured around the old you. This creates friction. In physics, when a moving object meets a stationary one, heat is generated. In your life, this heat manifests as sudden irritation, unexpected fatigue, or old doubts resurfacing with new intensity. Do not be alarmed when this happens. In fact, expect it. It is confirmation that you are moving. The friction is not a sign that you are failing. It is proof that you are changing. The old version of you is fighting for survival. Psychologists call this an extinction burst. When a behavior or a pattern is being eliminated, it spikes in intensity one last time before it dies. The anxiety might scream louder tomorrow. The urge to react might feel overwhelming on day 3. This is the death rattle of the old cycle. Do not feed it. Observe it, smile at it, and let it starve. You are watching a ghost fade away. This is why the 40-day timeline is non-negotiable. Science tells us that while it takes moments to make a decision, it takes roughly 66 days to automate a new behavior. But the spiritual threshold for breaking a generational pattern is often 40. 40 days of rain to cleanse the earth. 40 years in the desert to renew a mind. 40 days of fasting to overcome temptation. You are in a sacred incubation period. During this time, you must be ruthless with your inputs. You cannot consume garbage and expect to produce glory. I want you to try a specific experiment for the next week. It is a challenge that has shifted the trajectory of thousands in this community. Every morning, before your feet touch the floor, before you check your phone, before you let the world rush in, take 60 seconds to visualize your day going. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.